What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Landeris from. Bam! You see it. You see it. I know you guys see it. LNL line service. Back at you. Anyway, give y'all a little bit of update what's going on with me. It's just been kind of busy. Finishing up on yards. And I did a couple of estimates. At the end of the year, I started getting like people wanting to maybe get rid of their old line service and try to find new prices, something that's suitable or whatever the case is. You know, they just wasn't satisfied with them, whether they weren't on time or they weren't coming when they said they were coming. Whatever the case is, I tend to get, like last year, I tend to get customers that want me to cut the yard and then tell me to start next year. So we'll see how that go. I probably got about 6, 7 at the end of the year, like asking me to finish their yards. Anyway, I had a situation where I was cutting the nice lawn, and I went around the perimeter twice, but I still was getting clippings in their flower beds. They had flower beds in the middle of their yard, so it's just kind of sometimes difficult to do that without spraying stuff in there. And I had to, at the end, I was like tired, and then I had to like, oh man, I have to blow these out, and it took a little time. So I started remembering when guys were talking about the OCDC shoots, Qwickchutes, things like that. I was like, man, this would be perfect for this yard because I'm starting to get like nicer yards, flower beds, things like that. A lot of flower beds. So I told myself I'm going to invest in some kind of OCDC shoot or whatever. I looked at the Scags. I looked at the grass one. I forgot what it's called. And I also looked at the Qwickchute, and I ended up getting a Qwickchute for my 36 because this is the one I'm using the most right now. I'm doing medium small to medium sized yards, and I'm using my 36 more than my 52. You know, I'll get a couple of yards here and there that's open, or I can use my 52. I only got a couple of those, but majority of the time I'm using my 36-inch Scag V-Ride. But here's the Qwickchute. I didn't show me putting it together and all that stuff. It took me about, I don't know, 25 minutes, 30 minutes to, actually kind of figure out and drill some holes into the deck, which, I was like, okay. I just lined it all up, and actually the Qwickchute was pretty easy to put on and put together. But it came in this box, and it came with like a little manual with how it's supposed to look with the type of mower that you have. So that's the 36, and here's the other part that I had that was to it, your deflector. And I used to always keep my deflector up, kind of up with this block right here, which every once in a while this thing, you hit a bump and it'll bump out, it'll come out, and then you got to go find it or whatever. But um, here it is. Wasn't hard to put together at all. I got to clean this bad boy. You know, it was raining so many days, so I had to go cut somebody's yard real quick as soon as it stopped raining because their grass was already high. And I know if I would have waited another week or waited till it stopped raining, it would have been real high. So uh, one of those days that it was raining, like it started raining Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So so Saturday it stopped raining about 11 o'clock. I got up and went over to the guy's house and cut his yard because he had an accident. So one of the neighbors actually paid for me to actually cut the next door neighbor's yard. So, next door neighbor's yard because he couldn't get out to do it. So he called me up, asked me if I could cut his yard. I said, yeah, I wouldn't be able to get to it till Saturday. And it was raining Saturday. It was raining all night Friday. I mean, like raining, like hard. So as soon as 11 o'clock hit, I saw a little sunshine breaking. They said it's supposed to rain thunderstorms all day. I got up, went over there, cut it. It was a mess. I actually had to cut it with, I started cutting it with the 36, but it was just too wet. So I had to actually cut it with the Toro, which took a little bit more time. But it wasn't as heavy, but I have to clean this bad boy. But further ado, here's the Qwickchute. So what I had to do was line this Qwickchute up, drill some holes into the deck. There's 4. You line that up, put it in there. It's all specified for your lawnmower. And drill some holes. Come with the screws. So it came with this plate. Put that plate down. Line it up. I drilled the holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 holes to hold it down. And put the bracket on. And then this piece right here, this handle, there's 2 holes over here, which I guess is this Qwickchute is designed for the different lawnmowers, and it was 2 holes over here, so I guess they designed it like that for it to fit in those 2 holes. See, there's 2 holes over here too, some holes over here. So those holes were already in there. So this bracket, and that's it. So now when I go up to these flower beds and stuff, or even mulching leaves, leaf season's about to come. You see the leaves are coming down. When leaf season come, instead of me shooting them all out and still rolling over them to kind of crush them up, I think this eliminates some of my time. And that's it. Push that handle down. It's going to raise it back up. Nice. So, there you go. That's the Qwickchute. So this bad boy cost about $311. Then you had to pay for the shipping. So I think it was like $28 to ship or something like that. But I think it's going to be well worth it. I've been wanting one for a long time, and I didn't really want to get the grass flap or whatever it's called because they said that wire keeps breaking and all that stuff when you step on the pedal. I like the handle stuff. So this handle is a little bit more suitable for me instead of having one of those paddle things back here with some line running through to kind of flip the flip it up. So I like this a little bit better. I might put one on my 52 inch when I start using that a little bit more. So I might go ahead and order me another one sooner than I think, so I could put it on my 52 inch Scag. So as you guys can see, I still don't have my blowers. I went and checked it out. They said they were going to have it for 2 weeks. I got 3 blowers that's out. 3 blowers. 3 of my backpack blowers are out of commission for whatever reason. Fairly new. The older one is the Husqvarna BT150. That's the sliding. That's the only one. That's the older one. It's 2 years old. The other ones they're basically almost brand new. You know, so I don't understand. So the yards that I've been using this handheld blower to get me through for now, which is doing the job on the small yards that I got. It's just gonna have to do. So yeah, guys. So this is the Qwickchute. And I think it's gonna work out pretty good. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, leave your comments. I get back with you. Hit that bell button. See, I'm all out of the rhythm. Like, subscribe. Hit that bell button. Do whatever you got to do. But you better do it. All right, guys, I'm out. Next year, I'll be going on it'll be my 3rd year. 3rd year in there. So I'm surviving. I went from 8. I ended with 8 my first year. I ended with 8 people. I was just wanting 5. I was just wanting 5 people. You know, when you first start out, you just want 5. Just something. Started out, ended up with 8 people. And the second year, going into the second year, which is this year, I'm ending this season at this time with 29 people. So it's progress. We'll see what year 3 takes me. So all right, guys, I'm out. Like I said, subscribe, leave comments, hit that subscribe button, that like button, hit that bell button. Do whatever you got to do. Like I said, do whatever you got to do, but you better do it.